More money, more problems. More guns, more violence.
Okay, so Sam back with YBM, and let me ask you this question: is it okay to open up in a relationship? To like express yourself, both sides, like a woman express herself and a man express himself.
I would say in a how can I say this, from an unpolitical stance, like a man shouldn't open up completely. Whenever you say open up, I think a lot of people probably might take it as, okay, he gotta be a certain way. But then most of the time when men do open up, they get all of what they said put against them.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? The woman uses that as a thing to attack you.
I think it's more like a feminine role when you open up and stuff like that. You start expressing yourself, because when you express yourself as a man, it shows that like I can't hold my emotions together. You know what I'm saying? I can't be a man for myself. I can't. I gotta allow all this out. When a woman, it's for a woman to express herself. That's why.
And I was trying to say, like, when a man, it's just like saying when a man, can a man cry? You know what I'm saying? Crying in front of a girl.
In certain situations.
If you continue to cry, she's gonna lose interest. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's gonna see, this punk ass nigga, like, he always crying about something.
Yeah. If you cry, if a man, say if a woman cheats on a man, and then they in a relationship and he finds out that she cheated and then he cried, that's weird. You know what I'm saying? I think he should handle it like he should express himself like, that was wrong, or just leave.
Okay, so is it okay for you to open up in a relationship?
In certain situations, if you trying to express yourself like in a way that allows her to like know where you coming from, you know what I'm saying, or allow yourself to express yourself in a way that
Okay, so what do you think, Josh, about opening up in a relationship?
If you trying to express your emotions in the right way, like to allow her to see where you coming from, and like to tell her about herself, or if you trying to tell her what she did wrong, that's a good way of expressing herself. But if you overly emotional and stuff like that, or acting real feminine, that's why I don't think you should express yourself.
Yeah, because I think once you get in your feelings and she in her feelings, it's not good. She needs you to be her rock.
Yeah, if you in your feelings and she in her feelings, it's like both of y'all the women in the relationship.
Yeah, and then it's also the same. You can say the same for a woman that's masculine.
Yeah.
And you supposed to be masculine in the relationship, but she thinks she can control you, or she can take control of the relationship just like you can.
Yeah.
That's a problem.
Yeah. And then when you being more emotional and stuff like that, that's somebody controlling you. You know what I'm saying? That's her controlling you, pulling your strings, pushing your buttons and stuff like that.
Yeah, it ain't no what is it called? It ain't no political stance. Ain't nothing political about it.
Yeah.
It's either my way or the highway, really.
Yeah.
And I know a lot of people may not like the way that I say that.
Yeah.
But it's not gonna work out. The relationship ain't gonna ever work out if I don't say it. It ain't gonna work out. You know what I'm saying? Because I think every man should be in control of their relationship with every woman they with. Not to say that she doesn't have, a say so.
Yeah.
Not to say that you gotta listen to your partner, but the thing is, whatever decision we come up with is all dependent on me.
Yeah. I think both sides should have a say so, but at the end of the day, like, the man has like the last grounded say so when it like his word is the last word of the whole situation. He say, and what he say goes. You know what I'm saying? So, and then she just put her input on it.
Alright, I'm finna ask you this question. Like,
okay.
So what do you think about the pussy power term?
Put it on me, had me moaning, had me howl. On my mama, pussy power.
That's just another word for like it's another word for the Me Too movement. It's another word for woman empowerment, and it's just another way for like women that say, "Oh, we got power in a relationship. We know how to use our body parts, or our sexual market value to get the upper hand in the man's word." It's just another word way to say I'm a woman.
It's really just like black power, white power.
It's black power and white power.
But now it's pussy power. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, for both
now
for women.
Power.
It's pussy power. It's for women. It's like to say women got power.
So for these for these terms like pussy power and F and F, fuck nigga free.
Yeah.
I'm FREE, fuck nigga free. Go.
Yeah.
Like, what do you think about their world? Like, is it because of the way things are? They're just going against the norm.
Women are becoming more masculine in this world today, Sam, and so they know how to leverage their power, which is pussy power, to get what they want in the man's world, and they know what all men look for in this world, because they know now this a man dominated world, but sooner or later it's gonna be a woman dominated world if they keep using their power.
I beg to differ. I think it's never gonna be that way because they need men.
You don't think it's
even though they claim they don't need men, they saying fuck nigga free because of summertime and all that stuff. But they do need a man.
Yeah.
You can't do certain things a man can do.
They say that. I think they say that just to say I'm independent. I'm a woman. I'm independent. I don't need no man. I can do whatever I want.
Because it gives them strength to say it.
But at the end of the day, I think they do need at the end of the day, they look for a man
to lead.
Yeah, they look for a man to lead, even though the woman who's saying.
So the niggas you dealing with may not be able to lead you, so that's why you feel that way.
Yeah.
So I get what they saying. They feel like they don't need a nigga. Fuck nigga free.
Yeah.
A nigga that ain't gonna do nothing for them. But a nigga that's doing right, got his mindset right, know what he want in life.
They gonna want that.
You gonna need that and want that.
They gonna need that and want that.
So that fuck nigga free stuff out. Yeah,
that's just a term.
But I kind of know, the girl and all that stuff. I knew from Nike, working and all that stuff.
I kind of knew from Memphis.
But she seemed cool and all that. I can't speak of her name or nothing like that.
Yeah.
But I think like people are using her song to justify saying fuck nigga free.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But that's probably not. It would just seem like they were having fun in the video. And that's what it's all about. I think they were just having fun and girls having fun, letting them have their day. I'm not trying to be a bad critic of them or nothing like that, because that's her success. She blew up off that. It's cool, but people are using it to strengthen their argument.
Yeah, it is a strength argument. I mean, I think they use it just to say, I don't need a man. I'm a woman. I'm an independent woman.
But when you get older and you be like 40 years old, you're gonna start looking at life differently.
You don't see no woman saying I'm fucking nigga free at 40 years old. They're gonna be like, I'm looking for a man that and they probably, the woman who sing the song, they probably gonna be like, I'm looking for a man to lead me. Each woman looks for a man to lead them and provide and shelter them.
Yeah, it's just the new age women that, what's messed up. This is another thing I've been thinking about too. Like, how you want a traditional man, but you're not a traditional woman.
Oh yeah.
You're not a traditional woman. You're a modern woman. You watered down.
Yeah.
How you want a man to be the leader? Want to take care of you, all this stuff.
Yeah.
And you ain't giving the submissive role that a man need.
Yeah.
You're not trying to be his piece.
That's what goes back to what Kevin Samuels says. R.P. Kevin Samuels. But women's standards be so high. When a man, they be looking for a man to make over 6 figures, be in shape, have a little clout, have his priorities straight, but their priorities not straight. What they got 4 kids, a mortgage overdue, be overweight. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, they be watered down women. So
yeah, they're not trying to elevate, but you looking for a man that's got his shit together.
Yeah.
But you don't see that your physical is just as important as his success.
And that's one thing women I don't think they understand that or whatever. Like, they don't know about, like, their physical. Like, they think because they got, like, look, the pussy power, they are entitled to this type of man, you know what I'm saying? Even though their physical don't look attractive or not. Not to say women are ugly and nothing like that, but, y'all think y'all physical.
From a man's perspective, like, men look at a woman's body. That's what.
Yeah.
That's what.
the first thing we go out for.
That's her value.
Yeah, that's her value.
That's her value. Her take care of herself. She well put together. That's her value. Nothing wrong with saying that. He want a woman that's a certain way. He want a woman that's petite.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, people got different standards and what they look for. Just like me being skinny, there's a lot of girls probably say, "Oh, he's skinny as hell. I want him. You gotta be 200 to do something."
Yeah.
You know, I hear that a lot too. So if they can say, "Fuck nigga free out and stuff," they need to start talking about different stuff. They able to. I don't know how it's gonna go.
I was gonna say the woman is looking for, like the high value man a woman is looking for, obviously don't want a woman who's looking for him, because they want a high value man wants a woman who's feminine, who looks beautiful, who probably got her stuff together and probably don't got no kids, for he can mate with her, have sex with her and have his own kids, spread his seed and build his legacy. He want to start a legacy with a woman who don't already have 4 or 5 baby kids and stuff like that. A high value man, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's crazy out here today, but like it ain't much I can say about that further, but man, that's all I can really say about that. So like, what do you do like when you trying to deal with these modern women?
What I say, like, if I was talking to a man, you know what I'm saying, I'm telling him what to do with these modern women, I say, like, focus on yourself, you know what I'm saying, because once you focus more on yourself, then you become that high value man, like working out, getting in shape, getting your money straight, getting your paper. And that's when you focus more on yourself, women gonna automatically come to you because they see that you out there chasing something, you out there putting in the work to put yourself in a position to
creating your value.
Yeah, you creating your value, and you out there trying. You're not you focusing on women, but you not. It's like a.
You're not putting all your focus into women.
You're not putting all your focus into women. And when you focus more on women, it's like they not gonna. Once you chase women, you chase the paper, don't chase women. Let me say that. Chase the paper, don't chase the women.
Yeah, because I get it now. A lot of people fail. A lot of great men fail because of what's between a woman's legs.
Yeah, all great men fall because when Bill Clinton, Julius Caesar, I guess they say Martin Luther King cheated on, his wife, but all great men fall because of women.
Yeah, like especially if you let her control the way your world is. Mm. You make your world. You create what's valuable to you, and if she becomes a value to you, then that's good. It's asset. I think a lot of dudes should treat a woman like asset.
I was gonna say this, Sam. Like, what do you think about women who leads the relationship? Like,
they dominant. They got a dominant role. Not to say they bad women. They just grew up in a bad environment, mm-hmm. and that's all they knew was to protect themselves and create a dominant trait, mm-hmm. which is unattractive to a lot of men.
Yeah.
Like, don't nobody want to be hurt or
What's
hurt.
masculine? Like, what's a woman being masculine? Like, what's the example of a woman being masculine?
Now you said what's considered being dominant?
Yeah.
Like a woman that okay, she knows exactly what she want. She telling you basically, oh, you don't need to pay for nothing. Mm-hmm. You I got the money. You ain't gotta worry about me coming to you about stuff.
Yeah.
That's a dominant woman. She just put it in your mindset. You ain't gotta do shit for me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You just gotta be there.
Yeah.
It sound good on paper, but after a while you start looking at it, she doing more for you, mm-hmm. and then she start coming to you about stuff you ain't doing. Mm-hmm. No man wanna be told what they ain't doing.
I see a masculine woman as like a woman who know how to push a man's button, who know how to be sturdy, who's not in her feminine, like who likes to argue, like a woman who likes to argue, or who likes to be in a fight and stuff like that, or who likes to be complicated with a man is in her masculine. Like a woman should always be in her natural state, which is being feminine, and being feminine is like being more relaxed or acting like a regular woman, like acting like I get let.
Well, a traditional woman.
Yeah, like a traditional woman playing the housewife role.
Yeah, but I think since we in America, like, it's hard to come by. But if you go out of state, they raise their way. They raise to marry and all that stuff. Like, and I think men in America are looking for that. You know what I'm saying? A female that ain't been touched, a female that ain't been, exposed to BS.
Yeah.
But it's hard to come by in the where we from. But I think if women wake up and understand, like, okay, I have a role, he got a role. Not now one of the roles are greater than the other. Not saying that a man is better than a woman at all, but I'm saying we both play two different roles and both of them are important. So, like, I think they just need to wake up and understand we not the same.
Yeah.
And there's nothing wrong with us not being the same. You want to have all the same opportunities a man has. Men had to work for it. We didn't just ask and say and do certain things. We had to create our value. That's the best way I can say it. You have to create your value in order for people to really look at you and think, a certain way about you and build a character and have a persona.
I think because we live in America now, like, you don't see this in other countries like Arabia and Canada and Turkey and stuff like that, where women who are over in those countries, they don't have like the access that women have in these countries. They don't get the same job access as the ones that we have in these countries. I think because women start making their own money. They start making their own decisions and stuff like that. And they think, because I make this much money, I can do whatever I want. I can live the lifestyle I want to live without a man. But at the same time, I look for a man who has more than me that I can get. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like, it's mind over matter.
Yeah. It's
really mind over matter, just like working out. Like, you can tell somebody to work out, but to motivate somebody, you got to tell them what they, like, you got to really... That's the thing that a man can do that probably a woman won't, because they appeal to people's emotion and how they feel. You know when somebody doesn't like something. Men do not care. We tell you what it is because it's life. You need to work out. You're a fat piece of shit. If you got a friend that's a fat piece of shit, you gonna let them know, hey, man, you need to work out. Women can't take
constructive criticism. Women can't take, like, let's go back to what Kevin Samuel said. Like, once you tell a woman like what she needs to do, like, this is your
and then she starts the backlash, on rebellion.
Yeah, she can't take it. She can't take constructive criticism. Women can't take constructive criticism.
Because she feel like you attacking them, but really,
you tell them
it's a good thing. It's a good thing to be attacked. It's a good thing that without chaos, there's no change.
Yeah,
you can't change if you don't hear what somebody else got to say to you. You're gonna be stuck in your ways. I heard somebody on the bus the other day say that it was a woman. She was like, I'm cold as hell or something, and then she was like, dude asked, did you go to college for it? And she was like, no, because after school and all that stuff, I guess, but I didn't go far with it because my personality, I was too cocky. I ain't want to hear what nobody had to say to me.
What?
You know what I'm saying? Like, people are too cocky.
Women, especially women, they can't handle like what you have to say to them. Like, they think they perfect automatically because they got pussy power. You know what I'm saying? And so just because of that, they think they deserve whatever. They deserve the highest value man. They think they deserve the biggest house. They think they deserve no job. You know what I'm saying? All the money in the world just because of pussy power. You know what I'm saying?
But my thing is, it's good. Okay, a lot of women probably would be like, "That's a dumb woman." That she just gotta sit there and not do much. But a man tells you what your value is. You don't know no. The world tells men what their value is.
Yeah.
You have no value if I don't know.
I was gonna ask you, what's a valuable woman though?
What's a valuable woman?
Yeah. Like what brings value to a woman?
Okay, from my perspective.
Yeah. I was gonna say both options.
Okay, so for me, like a woman that takes care of herself, a woman that's honest, a woman that knows how to listen,
Yeah.
It's just like that's some of the it's crazy. It sounds kind of how women explain what they want in a man.
Mm-hmm.
They want a man to listen and all this stuff. Boom. And I think a lot of women become what the type of man they want.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It's messed up. That's how it is now. A lot of women become the man they want.
Yeah, I agree. They become the man they want.
Yeah, but to finish, I think I said one like I want a girl that's honest, all this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
A girl that's humble, a girl that knows how to I don't know, they can add into my life.
I agree. That's about the same for me, But honest, humble, like to tell the truth, very feminine. You know what I'm saying? Take care of herself, have her own stuff. Have her own job and stuff like that. But that what makes them masculine, having their own job.
I mean, yeah, like I think girls can have a passion. They can do. You can be good at certain things. I'm not saying you ain't gotta have no job or anything like that. Do what you like to do, but don't make that job and all this stuff change the way your mind is when it comes to dealing with me. You know what I'm saying? Because I think when women have businesses and stuff like that, they have to have a dominant personality. They gotta have a type 1, type A personality in order to, run a business right. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's what a lot of men need to be successful with women. You gotta have a type A personality. And a lot of men don't have it,